Hey, fam bam. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? I ain't feel like pulling out my tripod, y'all. But I am here cooking. I got, my kitchen is kind of a sort of a mess because I'm getting stuff together. But I'll show y'all what I got going on. Turn the camera around. So over here, I'm making Princess's food for the week. And then that's her mixed vegetables with some spinach in there. So it's peas, carrots, and spinach in there. And then this is turkey meat. And then also over here, I got some chicken. This stuff be zoomed in. Like, I got some chicken going on. Don't mind my sink. It's Trey's night to do the dishes, so he's going to do the dishes tonight. And so I'm making our dinner and then also making Princess's food for the week. And that's what I got going on. And so I'm getting ready to go for my eye surgery tomorrow. I did mention it that they were going to put a shunt in my left eye because the fluid in the eye is not draining properly like it should, and it's causing my pressures to be extremely high, or I should say dangerously high. So they're going to put a shunt in my eye, and I've already had one done in my right eye. I don't know if you can tell. Well, I had two procedures. Done in my right eye. So I have, like, you can see this lump. If I look down, let me see. I gotta look the right way. Okay. I have a lump. It's a lump right there. And that's because they put a shunt. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe if I turn this way, you see it better. But it's kind of, you can see it. But that's because they put a shunt in that eye, as well as a device that they said to me is like a bubble. And those things are helping, my fluid to drain properly. So my pressure in my right eye is doing pretty well. I don't have any issues with my pressure being too high. As long as I take my medication, which is eye drops, as long as I continue taking that, I'm good to go. But so yeah, I'm trying to get this food done, get it together, because tomorrow at 8 o'clock I have to be at the hospital to get my procedure done on my eye. So y'all just keep me in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers. I'm also going to film, blog me getting ready to go into surgery tomorrow as much as I can, because I don't have a camera person that can film me, so I got to do all the filming myself. Trey will be there, but of course he can't record because he can't see to try to record me and what's going on. So, but I'll record as much as I can. I'll be able to get me going into the hospital, and also while I'm waiting to go in, I'll try to record a little bit, and then after the surgery I'll record to let you guys know how it went. But yeah, so that's what I have going on tomorrow, starting at 11 o'clock. Well, 12 o'clock tonight I can't eat anymore. I have to wait until after the surgery to eat. And the time now is, dang it, I gotta wash that thing off. It's after 9 o'clock, so we eating late. I'm late. My friend is over here doing some school work for her. She's a teacher, so for her students, she's doing some stuff. And so, I'm sorry, I gotta wash this spatula off because it fell. But then, y'all, oh my goodness, it's that time of the month, so I'm just cramping, and I had to force myself to get up to cook. Ladies, y'all know how that goes. How those days are. You just want to lay around in your pajamas all day. But, nope, I had to go outside and walk Princess. So I had to put some clothes on. I couldn't just stay in my pajamas all day. Then my friend came over to do some work, to use our printer to copy things. Y'all know teachers be having to copy stuff all the time. So, you know, she comes over to print. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, I can't get too comfortable. And then I got to cook dinner for my family. Trey cooked breakfast this morning. So I'm cooking dinner and making Princess's food for the week, so I don't have to worry about that. But tomorrow I'll just be chilling after my surgery. It's an outpatient surgery, so, you know, after the surgery I'll be able to come home and chill out and rest. And man, I'm gonna message my apostle and tell her what's going on and ask her to keep me in her prayers too. But I appreciate you guys for looking out and praying and all the comments that we get. You know, you guys are praying for me concerning my job situation. I haven't heard anything yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And, you know, praying for me concerning my upcoming surgery tomorrow. But it's all in God's hands. You know, he's going to take control of the doctors and make sure that everything goes out. You know, everything turns out as planned, like he always does. I've never had a complicated surgery. So this one is going to be flawless, just like the others. So to God be the glory. To God be the glory. Gotta get a bowl to put Princess's food in. And yes, y'all, Princess eats home-cooked food. She will not eat dog food. She will not eat, And I've tried. Trust me. I've tried to give this girl, when I first got her, it was a food journey. Because literally, the dog food, the kibble that her previous mom used to give her, she would pick through it because she's a picky eater. So she would pick through it and, you know, only eat certain pieces of kibble. You know how some kibble have different, you know, different blends of kibble, different types. So she'll just pick through and get the one that she likes and then leave the rest. And I'm like, that can't be fun. You got to pick through your food to find what you like. But she is very picky too. So that's her fault too. That's partially her fault. So yeah, she just very, very picky dog. And so I literally have had to, I've literally had to, this is her turkey, her ground turkey that's done. Let me move y'all over here so I can watch this skillet. I was not prepared for this for this video, you guys. I literally was just like, well, hey, let me go ahead and record, you know, so I can let you guys know what's going on tomorrow. And I'll post it tonight. And then everybody who sees it tonight, they'll know tomorrow when I post, you know, oh, yeah, she said yesterday in her video that she was going to go through surgery, so yeah. But yeah, it's getting late. I got to make sure to eat, because after 12, at first they said 11, but then they said 12 when they called me today. I wasn't supposed to go into surgery until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. But they called me this morning and told me that someone had canceled their surgery, their 8 o'clock surgery. So I'm taking that slot. Yep. That's what's going on. But yeah, I was talking about Princess, her little butt. She is just real funny about eating dog food. I went on a whole journey with her. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn this thing, this garbage on. Make sure nothing's in there besides what needs to go down. Uh-oh, what's wrong with you? We glad it didn't fall in the sink. Okay. So, but yeah, I tried different kibble. I tried the ones, I did a bunch of research. I tried ones that said it was the best kibble for dogs. I tried that. I tried canned dog foods. Man, I tried freeze dried dog food. I wanted to see if she would be okay with being on a raw diet. Oh Lord Jesus, like I could not find what this girl wanted. So I spent a lot of money on dog food that she did not eat. So that's my journey. Dealing with the Prissy Princess. And I did not give her the name Princess. Her previous owners gave her that name. And she is standing true to that name. Princess. So that's what we dealing with. A princess. So finally, I came across something that said cooked food diet. And I'm like, okay. Princess does like human food. You know, I know that for sure. So let's see what kind of food you would use to cook for a dog. So I came across a bunch of different things. And it's that are healthy for them. Some things you can't cook for them. Some things we feed our dogs and don't even know that it's bad for them. So just because they eat it, that don't mean that it's okay for them to eat or that it's good for them. So Princess, she eats, her diet normally consists of either ground chicken or ground turkey, peas and carrots, and either I'll put some broccoli in there with her peas and carrots, or some spinach in with her peas and carrots, and some sweet potato. Sweet potato is very good for them, and a scrambled egg, one scrambled egg, and some rice as a filler. Rice don't really do too much, but it is a filler, you know. And so I do put a little bit of rice in her food, and that's what she'll eat. Like today she's eating ground turkey because last time she had ground chicken. But normally, yeah, she does have peas and carrots and sweet potato and an egg in all of her food. The only thing that changes is the meat. Like sometimes she'll get chicken gizzards, chicken liver, you know what I'm saying? Like the organ meats are really, really good for them. So sometimes as a special treat, she'll get that in her food as well. It makes it very hearty. And she loves it. But the thing about Princess is she don't have all of her teeth. Chihuahuas, for some reason, probably if you take special care of them, it might not happen as bad. But, you know, they lose their teeth. So Princess is 5. She still has a lot of her teeth, but she has lost some teeth. And so I have to make sure that her food, the big pieces of food, I have to make sure that they're cut up. Like even if I put broccoli in it, once that broccoli's done, I have to make sure that I cut that broccoli up for her so that she is able to chew it and not just be swallowing whole chunks of food and then I find it in the carpet because she done, you know, threw up and throwing up chunks of food. So yeah, that right there is a no-no. But yeah, you guys, so that's a home cooked diet for people that want to cook for their dogs. she got spoiled because now it's like, okay, because you don't season their food. When you cook their food home cooked, you don't season it. And now Princess, you know, she notices that and she's like, hey, my food don't taste like your food. So sometimes I have to give her a topper. A topper is, you know, you just put a little something on the top of the food to get them to eat it. So say for instance, okay, tonight we're eating chicken, right? And it's seasoned. So what I do is I'll put her food in her bowl and then take a little piece of my chicken and break it up and put it on top of her food. And then she'll eat that chicken and then eat the rest of the food with it. So spoiled. So yeah. But I'm getting ready to scramble her egg real quick. Y'all don't have to sit here through this whole process. I really was only I really was only recording so that I could let y'all know what was going on in the morning and why I'm doing all of this stuff at the same time. I'm getting ready to put my chicken in. Getting ready to put our chicken in so we can eat. And everybody will be happy and satisfied. But that's it, guys. I can still have clear liquids. I can drink water, Coke, Sprite, apple juice, and coffee with no cream. But I don't drink coffee, so I'm not worried about that. And I'm not drinking no coffee without no cream, so I'm not even going to worry about the coffee. So mostly what I'll just be drinking is water. I'll probably drink a little bit of apple juice in the morning. But yep, that's what's going on. I'll let you guys know everything else tomorrow. So I love you. Just wanted to check in to make sure you guys knew what was going on and how everything's going down. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Love you guys. Please don't forget to keep me in your prayers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that post notification bell if you have not already, so that you can continue to be a part of our journey, Santina and Trey's blind lifestyle. All right? Love you guys, and I'll hit you up tomorrow. God bless you. Good night.